Okay, so after a bunch of trial and error, where settings ultimately did not change. Okay, audio works. Things seem to be functioning like normal. You know, it's always a weird situation where you unplug everything and then plug everything back in, and even though it's in the same configuration it was in before you unplugged everything, for some reason it works, whereas it did not before. It's I have no idea what the fuck broke. Um, Apparently I need to pray to the Omnissiah a little bit more. There are just days where the machine god decides not to be happy. But we are here today to check out the Reaper's Run update. It is not Reaper's Rule. There is no way to convince me that it is Reaper's Rule, because Reapers do not rule. Reapers have failed at literally everything they have tried, except where absolutely necessary for plot to move forward. And even then, half the time it's through the most bullshit means, and I'm currently waiting for Sea of Thieves to load up, and it is taking a short while. Come on, Sea of Thieves. Come on. Boot the game up. Rare. Hold on. The first loading thing disappeared. Little black text box saying it was launching. According to Steam, the game is running. Come on, Rare. Come on. Okay, so I'm going to try stopping the game, and I will then relaunch it. If this doesn't work, we're just going to go over to Dredge. Okay, you got the big square thing in the middle of your screen that says Sea of Thieves. Popped up. Okay. Come on, Rare. Come on. I know your game is coded like a bad single noodle plate of spaghetti, but I mean, come on. So while we're waiting for this, quick history of Flameheart. He was originally trapped in a skull that was freed by Pendragon during. Oh, the game's launching. The game's launching. Does the main live screen work? Probably should. Yep. Flameheart was in a skull that was freed by Pendragon in one of the tall tales. I think it's Revenge of the Morning Star or Fate of the Morning Star. That's when Flameheart became the skeletal skull in the sky, originally commanding his fleet and verbally harassing everyone within a quarter mile anytime he did. That's when Flameheart was actually good. Not good as in, like, benevolent. I mean good as in, like, he was doing something. Wanda, the Warsmith. Nope, they spelt runners wrong. They spelt run wrong. Order the Bone and Blade. Yeah, fun. Wanda the Warsmith, she went and made him the skeletal ships. And eventually Flameheart pulled the stone sea forts through into the real world. I looked at the lamplighter thing and it just doesn't look... But the sea forts and the skeleton ships don't get along, and the skeleton ships and Flameheart's own fleet don't get along. We are going to get us the Plunder Pass, because that's a necessary thing. After the sea fort stuff, what did he do? I think after that was the limited time voyages, where you had some Reaper stuff. They tried to destroy Golden Sands. Failed. It became Port Merrick, which I view as a downgrade and will continue to view as a downgrade until proven otherwise. I do actually want that. That's pretty nice. After the time-limited stuff, or at the end of the time-limited stuff, Flameheart failed about 3 times to get resurrected. First time, failed. Second time, we shattered his skull, I believe. Third time was when Stitcher Jim became the Herald of the Flame or something. We defeated Stitcher Jim as an Ashen Lord. And then Junior, Flameheart's son, went and stole Jim's skull and put it on Flameheart's body, which defies Sea of Thieves' own logic from the tall tale that takes us to the Sea of the Damned, because that's where you meet the Cursed Captain, and you put the Cursed Captain's head on multiple different skeletons, and those bodies don't take over the head, as is the case with what happened to Flameheart. The head takes over the body. But with Flameheart, obviously the reverse happened. For fuck all reasons. So Flameheart, so embarrassed by his utter humiliation, he could not show his face on the Sea of Thieves for over a year? Can I purchase a ship? Can I get another sloop? No. Legendary Rogue. Couldn't show his face for over a year. Eventually, when he did show his face, that was when the Burning Blade finally emerged as its own ship. And of course, when Flameheart actually took his seat in Reaper's hideout, he's just playing drunk dad now, where it's, hey, go get my boat. Hey, go find the guys I sent to do a thing. Help them do the thing. And also bring me the stuff on my boat. Flameheart's just drunk and disorderly right now. It's pathetic. And Junior's going along with it for whatever reason. And now we've got the Order of the Bone and Blade. Literally none of Flameheart's factions, and he's got like, he should have the skeletons, or at least a percentage of the skeletons under his command. He doesn't, except for the obsidian ones. But even then, the obsidian ones will fight the other ones. He should have just about all the ghosts under his command. He doesn't. The ocean crawlers were never his, so it makes sense that they fight. The burning blade didn't even want him. It's amazing now with the bone and blade that anything does anything that Flameheart wants. And since I'm sailing solo, I am going to go put I want costume. What is this? Hunter's Call Emissary. I have that, really? Graphic this. Vanity. I am going to... Does this curse look any different with that? No. Storm Strike. And also, it's amazing that anything Rare puts into the game works. Because I saw the thing where the Cannon of Rage gets flattened at Reaper's hideout. So I genuinely want to find a Cannon of Rage, if only so that I can bring it there and see if it just flattens out. Sure, Briggsy. Monthly update now live. And it should have needed like another 10 days. Minimum. Find long-banished ancients and unearth their forbidden knowledge.
You'll be visible to all the other crews. You might have to fight them off to claim the reward for yourself. As soon as you bring the skull of Siren Song to the destination I give
Venture to a sunken shrine, sunken treasury.
So what are you waiting for? On with the quest.
Legends of the Veil.
And good luck.
Fishing and hunting. And Megs. You know, I didn't really give much thought to what I wanted to actually do in Sea of Thieves. I just wanted to, like, check out the update. What can I... I want to see if there's a world event hanging around anywhere. No world events. Excellent. They add anything to your shop? Sometimes there's something. Regal Fortune. Blue Resolute. Don't know what the Blue Resolute is. Grade 5 in Feeding the Fire. And Sizzling Sinker. Oh, is that like sink ships that are on fire or something?
Working here is so unfair.
I'm gonna pull an Order of Souls flag and try to raid into a skeleton fleet. Voyages, Souls, Raid. Skeleton Fort. Skeleton Fleet. Dive to location. This should help with getting the legendary title. Probably should have looked at the map to see if there were any Reapers first. I could go and fuck with that, but I'm way down here. So I'll just go and smash a skeleton fleet before I try to engage in anything too frisky. Milestone 19. Oh, there's your Skilly sloop. Don't you dare aim that at me. They're gone. I love seeing my reputation increase so much. That should be the loot right there. Rare. Gimme. Rare. Gimme. Come the fuck on. What the hell is going on with the cannons? Fighting that first sloop, they went right where I wanted them to. Fighting this thing, it's like, we're going to miss every shot. Nope. Just so I don't have to worry about it. Oh, come on. Thank you. High wave. God damn it. Did I really unload that? And that time again, right when it gets close, for whatever reason, the cannons go up in accuracy. What's that spaghetti game? I don't know how I got this storage crate. Genuinely baffled. It'll be on my left, isn't it? No, it's on the... Oh, fuck me jogging. Yeah, that was a tiny bit unexpected. Come on, a little bit closer. Jesus fuck. I was wondering why I got kind of dark. And also someone appears to be mowing the apartment grounds. Oh, you're not that full of water. Is that a ship? No, that's just a fort tower. way too high. Why the high shots? Did he anchor ball us? No, did he rigging balled us? They're done. Maybe they're not done? They're not done. How are they not done? They're like waterline. This is some bullshit. Okay, now they're done. Drop the stuff. Okay, where's... Oh, it's directly in front. These are getting to annoy me. Alright. So if we are where I think we are, we should head west. Actually, that looks like Reaper's hideout right there. But we are not Reapers. And they still do not have a harpoon thing. Isn't that absolutely depressing and unthoughtful of them? Ever since the Sovereigns have shown up, everyone has had access to a harpoon except for the Reapers. It's the one thing that everyone wants, and yet the Reapers, it's almost like they don't care. It's almost like they have no cohesion. Sea of Thieves is a great game, all in all. Despite how, even though I'm on the servers that I should be on, instead of getting the 35 ping that I used to, I'm now getting 80. Like, it's a great game. Most of it works. It's just that the devs keep adding stuff that doesn't work and then trying to be like, we gotta wind it back a little bit so that we can fix this thing that broke and the physics, and we don't know why this is doing the thing that it's doing right now. Maybe I should do Gold Hunter. Maybe I should go island to island looking for the Bone and Blade boys. Had some barrels right there. Okay, so we're at the north end of Wanderer's Refuge. Ow. Lawnmower's back. That wasn't a ship that I saw. Everything in the game is meant to look like a ship. Fort popped up. Milestone 6 in minutes spent in storms. Ship log. Yeah, getting close in Voyager and Feared. Probably could have grabbed my harpoon gun and just launched myself up there, but yeah, I don't typically use harpoon. I had it equipped when the stream started because last time I was playing with some guys and I was the designated boarder. And I actually had some decent plays with the harpoon. Voyages. Three skeleton captains. Medleys. Raids. That's into the Sunken Kingdom. A Voyage of Luck. Might as well try it. A Guild 5. Kind of looks like a kidney. Which island would that be? Why is there a marker way up there? Wouldn't be Booty Isle. Not the Watchtower, not Scurvy, not Boulder. It's not Barnacle. Barnacle's the wrong shape. Shiver's too far. Last Words is too far. Sunken, Blind Man, Shark Fin. Why am I having such a hard time figuring out which island you are? Sea Dog's Rest. And if I'm reading the map right, that Guild 5 is a brigantine. Yep. So I'd rather not fight a brigantine. It could be undercrewed. They might not be that good. But I'd just rather not. Need to go hard left. That tiny one. I do partly just want to sail around and like end up looking for megalodons. Because I have yet to find a shrouded ghost. And I would like to find one. There's a ship there. Wonder how much that's worth. A scroll of undiscovered waters. Whatever the hell that means. Oh, I seem to have missed a skull. Not that it particularly matters. Always check in the water to make sure no one's trying to sneak up in your boat. And DeMarco's still not back yet. What a crying shame. Hard to starboard. You weren't as hidden as you thought you were. Oh. That's a shiny. So that's the other thing. The sea forts, the stone ones like that, they were meant to be some other kind of PvP type event. We were supposed to take those over and use them as like bases of operations. Fat lot of good that idea did. No one fucking uses them for shit. I wonder if it's the Guild 5. Oh, they're still way off. Could they, though? Try to get to, like, Crescent Isle or something. Is that Crescent Isle or is that something else? It's probably something else. That's the brig. Brig is heading... Nope, that is Crescent Isle. The brig is heading this way. Ah, fuck. Oh, that's awkward. Oh, come on, Rare. It's a skeleton. But who's doing... Okay, you got a siren statue down there. That's the end point for Legend of the Veil. But who... Gold pouches used to be worth something. Nope, it's definitely the brig. Sometimes there's a keg around here. Wants to be anywhere else. Anywhere but standing still. Where'd she go? I'm not hallucinating, right? The brig was like right here. She just ripped by. I know it's the Guild 5, but they took down the Guild flag and they seem to have put up an Athena. Good Ship Balsagna by Hearty Wolf. That's an anchor turn. Cannon fire. Are they trying to long range it? Were they firing off to their left at something? Are they attacking a Meg? They must have gotten Megged. I don't know what color it is. If it's a white one, I just need to tap it. They've got to have been Megged. But they're not shooting at the Meg. Did they kill the Meg? It couldn't have been. That was too quick. Guaranteed they've already seen me. are they shooting at? If they come over here to ask questions, I'm just fishing. Okay, they're moving. Okay, it looks like they've taken out one of the two ends. Fish. I shall cook the fish while they do the thing. And perhaps by the time the fish is done, we will be ready to attack them. But part of Sea of Thieves is about the patience. You must wait for the perfect opportunity to strike. Speaking of the perfect opportunity to strike, where's that fort and what fort is it? Could be Kraken, I suppose. Yeah, it's got to be something up north like that. Gotta be Kraken. It's always Kraken. Look at that golden color. Cooked to perfection. Still 2 towers. God, these guys are taking their sweet ass time. No, this is going to go right in the middle. Okay, there's those boats. They're going to be on the other side of the hurricane. Lightning is still flashing to both. Yep, there they are. Okay, they just took out that one. It's the perfect cover. If anyone comes here, I can just say that I'm fishing. So they should only have the one left. Though the amount of time it's taking them to do this, I'm starting to think I probably could have wiped the floor with them. Two blenders, two fires, a bone collar, and a jig ball. Are there any curses on here? Nope. 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 Dang it. I was hoping for even one more curse ball. Okay, they're closing in on that final fort. Or they should have been. Yep, okay, they just entered render. Come on. Start attacking the main thing so that I can, like, rush in and ambush you. The way that ghost ship is firing, I'm starting to wonder if it's like a solo brig player. Oh, no, but you had two cannons firing, so it's at least a duo brig. Okay, yep. The main fort's now available. They're gonna go and grab the supplies. Is that the Eternal Freedom crest on the front? Looks like it. Come on. At this rate, some Reaper Galleon's going to show up. Not a Reaper Galleon, but, also not a Reaper Galleon, but, Everyone and their mother is going to, like, go at them and try to take the Legend of the Veil from them. Although that said, it does look from here like their sails are getting pounded. But they are on the move. He's over fighting a Skelly sloop, that's fine. He's still at the tavern. Okay. Right. I did this on the last one. I didn't do it on this world. Okay.
Thank you for accepting this most adventurous of expeditions. I'm searching for a specific skull. That's why I asked part of the crews to embark on this voyage. Just be aware that once you have the chest key or skull, you'll be visible to all the other crews. You might have to fight them off to claim the reward for yourself. As soon as you bring the
Right,
skull
there's
to
fake
Siren
rain
Song's
here. I
destination
forgot about that.
with you, I will make my presence known. So what are you waiting for? On with the quest. Go, and good luck.
A lot more water coming in than I thought it would be. A little bit too much left turn. Yep, and they have a cannon of rage as well. Oh, they've got it facing forward. Come on, Merm. I'm surprised I managed to get him, like, in a one shot. There's really not much reason they should be on that low health if they're doing well. But now they are wasting all of their cannon shots. Hello, Gur. How's it going? I tried to steal a Legend of the Veil from that brig. They have a cannon of rage mounted on the front of their brigantine, so did not end up being a very fun test when I dove in on them. But I survived. Yep. I don't think it's a particularly good brigantine either. It's just cannons of rage now mean that there's really no good way to close distance. I see you, little vessel. Hi. Hi. How's it going? Doing Legend of the Veil? Huh? Hi.
Yeah, kinda, sorta.
Hi. How's it going? Hi. Come on. Hi. How's it going?
How you doing?
I thought you wanted to have some fun. Come on. How's it going? Hi. Come on. How's it going? Bye! It's not a Ruby Curse. It's the, what is it? Crimson Stargazer. It's like the blue one, but in the Pirate Emporium, there's also a red version. Yeah, it's shiny. I like it. I like this a lot more than the blue version. The blue version kind of... It looks like it gets dull a lot more. Where'd that brig go? Hang on. Hang on a fucking minute. I got distracted with the little guy. Where'd his ship go? Oh, it's over there. Found it. I am shiny. Come on. Yep, there they are. Ooh, that hurt. If I wanted to be super cheeky, I could probably use my harpoon gun to, like, get on the fort. Why am I drawing more aggro from these guys than they are? Okay, got a couple hits. Am I going to hit anything? Not for a while. Am I going to... No, I'm never going to make that board. That's stupid. That's... Had a good idea, but... They're going way too quickly to the side. Did I reload my gun? I did. Okay, they're turning back to the right. Don't shoot at me! Shoot at the brigantine, you fuck! Oh, they're going fast the other direction. Flameheart, can your boys do anything right? Listen, Gingerbeard, I'm getting tired of your stinking boys not aiming at the person doing the objective. See, this would have been the perfect moment for them to capitalize. Because I am stuck. And they... Oh, nope, they got him. Hi again! You're the same guy as last time? I don't think he caught. No, that's the thing. They're not great, but they're going at full sail. So most of the time, I just can't catch them. Fuck did I hit? That again. And they're over there now. And, well, yeah, that's... Half the problem with going against a brig is the fact that if they're at full sail, I'm not going to be able to catch them. Rare has solved the other half in making that there are basically no blind spots. Like, because of that cannon of rage thing, there's nowhere that I can, like, angle on them to try and approach where they're not going to be able to get some kind of shot at me. Is that them? No, that's not them. That's a ghost ship. Fuck, are they just sailing into the distance? Is that them in the background? Alright, we're doing this the old way. Like, I wanted to steal it from them. I wanted to fight them and kill them and take it that way. They're running away right now. Need to straighten out. And bucket. I hear rapid cannon fire. Someone else is here. That's not all at me. Maybe it was? Any tips for better cannon shots? So, the most obvious tip is just practice, practice, practice. But that's obviously not what you want to hear. It will help you, though, if you just find somewhere that you can sit around and, like, aim at a specific spot on one of the skeleton forts. Meg. It's a white one, I swear to Christ. Nope, it's a yellow one. But some of the cannons have notches on them, or they have a specific angle to how the cannon is shaped. Like, the ones I'm using now are the Pirate Legend cannons. As you can see, they've got a nice pointy crown on top. If you can identify a spot on the cannon that can help you range out to your target, that is going to immensely help with getting a shot to a distance. Can't really show you right now because I am fixing. Meg, I swear to... Can you go away, please? Meg, please go away. But if you want to practice in a more practical sense, a good way to do it is to queue up an Order of Souls voyage for a ghost fleet. Because the normal ghost fleets are not going to be categorized as a world event. They're not going to show up for everyone. At least not have the pillar in the sky unless you try to go for, like, Flameheart's fleet. And a normal ghost fleet is much easier than Flameheart's stuff. Fucking A. Come on. The other thing is, the cannon retains the ship's momentum. So if you're aiming at something like a stationary target, like I am, I'm having to aim behind it because the momentum's going to carry the shot forward. Sometimes you gotta learn just how to figure the speed of your ship versus an enemy ship. I am going to start taking on all of the water very, very soon. Oh, it's not in my ship yet. You motherfucking piece of goddamn unholy. Karen? Now is not the time. Why that registered as a red hit? Come on, rare. Yeah, she better be freaking gone. If there is one world event. No. No, 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 no. No. Do not give me that music. Rare, you god-forsaken. This is why I say that this game is coated like spaghetti. Thankfully, it's not going to spawn yet. Did they cancel the voyage and because I was close enough, it just kept? I thought on the horizon I might have seen their ship. They weren't an Athena, and they weren't a Reaper, so I don't know where they would be. And also, I'm not a Reaper, so... Even if I hit grade 5, I'm not going to be able to tell. Yeah, I missed the top ledge with a couple. How many chests are stacked on top of each other? Rare, I am going to have a goddamn fit. Don't scream. Don't scream. You live in an apartment now. Don't scream. I'm calm. I'm calm. Why would anyone think I'm not calm? I'm perfectly... It's not like there's potentially a brig out there that was possibly waiting to come back. You know, that would be... How do I pack you up? Can I sell you? What are you worth? I swear to mother-loving God. Fucking behave. Eat my anger. Well, it ate it. Apparently it did not like what it ate. Who'd have known? A demon's anger could sink a ship. The drama. Not the one I was going for, but it works. Please let me retract you unless you're still broken, in which case, fuck your creator. Thank you. Well, we're not going to have time to go over to Reaper's hideout and see if it turns into a flat cannon, because I've already stayed a little bit past when I wanted to stop streaming, so I am going to have to sell all this ghost junk, and I am going to have to leave, unfortunately. Where's... That's an outpost. There's a ship at that outpost. That's an outpost. There's no ship there. Gur, thank you for the follow. Don't know why I said it like that. But thanks anyways. I was expecting those guys to come back. No. 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 I know you're in here. No. 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 Yep. So that empty spot is supposed to have one of the gems for the Shroud Breaker. Yep. Next time I'm streaming. So typically I stream Tuesdays and Thursdays at around 8 o'clock or 8:15 for a couple hours after work. This Thursday I'll be doing some Witcher 3. We're only like level 7 or something in Witcher 3. We basically just started. I'm thinking of doing the Wild at Heart quest, which is Neelan's love story, and then possibly getting started with Kira's Tower of Rats. And then this Saturday into Sunday, I have like the weekend off. So I'm probably going to squeeze something in Saturday evening around 9 or 10 p.m. hopefully. That's probably going to be a satisfactory stream, because I've been doing that a lot lately. Recently got the power infrastructure for my base up and running. And then next week, Tuesday and Thursday are going to be Witcher 3. I think? Is that how I planned it out? Probably. And then I have that weekend off as well, so I'm probably going to do some dredge on Saturday into Sunday. Because dredge is nice and chill. Except when the Eldritch Horrors come out to play. should be everything. And now we sell our stuff and see how much money we get. I bring the chest over to try and fill it up with stuff, and I can't get the option to fill it up with stuff. And then the first thing I pick up is a thing that I could have put in a chest. Sea of Thieves makes absolutely no sense. Let me pick up the cannon. I want to see if I can sell the cannon here. Cannot deploy here. Why not? It's flat ground. Take it to a Merchant Alliance stall. Are you touched in the head? The sovereigns deal with the merchants. Why do I need to... You'd better take this, or I will shove it. I'm fucking sorry. One of, like, the best things, arguably, in the game right now is that cannon, and it goes for 250, and that's... I'm telling you right now, there are people who will fight wars over getting those cannons because they are useful. I don't understand anything anymore. The tridents I can kind of understand because it's kind of a gimmick item, right? Because the tridents, people don't really use the tridents. Like, they're whatever. But the Cannon of Rage, which is like a weaponized chest of rage, really? Probably not going to be able to sell that thing because it's 30 out of 50. Yeah. Don't need to sell it. Not worth that much. And then we run over to the Order of Souls because we've got that emissary flag up. thank you for coming, everyone. As I mentioned, I'll be back on Thursday morning doing some Witcher 3 for a short while. And then over the weekend, Saturday evening probably, around 9-ish p.m. if I remember to wake up. Should be doing some Satisfactory. And then maybe I'll do Witcher 3 to start next week, and I'll do Dredge on Thursday, and then more Witcher 3 on the weekend. I don't know, I have to see how next week pans out, but we're definitely doing some Witcher 3 on Monday. So, take care, stay safe, and I'll catch you guys in the next one. Ciao.